Yo, yo,
What's up? What's up?
what is going on?
Oh, doing the best we can.
Yeah, man, sucky day indeed.
Dude, yeah, man.
Yeah, I still
But,
can't wrap my head around it.
dude, I've been a mess all day, bro, to be honest.
Let me see here, hold on.
But we're the Lazy Boys, and we're here for you guys. Happy Sunday.
Hell yeah.
Hope you are doing well tonight.
June will be,
Unworthy?
Thor will be joining us shortly.
Yeah, yeah. Realm of Toys, what's up? Unworthy, welcome, welcome. Thank you guys.
So what's up, man? Other than that, how's your Sunday been to you?
It's been pretty good. I haven't really done much. Did some shooting today. Yeah, just did some things around the house.
I almost forgot that I had to shoot a video for our Lazy Shorts. So I actually
Yeah,
have everything set up behind me. I
uh,
already like shot it, edited, and everything. But I
nice.
have everything set up behind me so I could show you the finished product of the
Hmm.
castle in its
Hell yeah.
entirety.
Yeah, I was gonna go out to Rebel Base Comics and do my Lazy Hunt video, but
Hmm.
after everything that went on, I was yeah, I'm not feeling it today.
Yeah, man, I hear you.
So
I hear you. It's funny. I just actually came up with a vapor shot in my head, so
oh
I'm
yeah,
actually setting it up now.
nice, very
Um,
nice.
it's actually funny too. It's like
Mhm.
the skate shop.
Oh hell yeah, you have like skate racks and stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you right now. I just want to see
Wappa, what's up, Danny?
what is going on. I'll show you real quick.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Danny. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe. We very much appreciate it.
I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, nice. Damn, that's a collection, dude. Hell
Yeah. So I'm gonna be
yeah,
messing
that's
with that.
legit.
Yeah, man. So yeah,
Nice.
I had an idea for the shot, and I'm like, shit, I gotta take
Hmm.
it.
Yeah, that's dope, bro.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, like doing some reorganizing on my tackle boxes for my equipment and stuff. Found a random hand on the floor, about stepped on. Glad I found that before the vacuum did.
Bro, I've lost my fair share of products along the way.
I feel that kind of comes with the territory.
Yeah, the one that I could honestly say probably upset me the most, which I wasn't
Mhm.
really upset, was the stormtroopers from Rogue One. You know they come with a little
Mhm.
antenna.
Oh yeah.
So I had just got one and I had left it
Mhm.
out of my DTOF and I don't know what happened. It fell. My wife was like, she didn't know what that piece was and threw it away.
Oh no.
Yeah, but she ended up just buying me another one. I was like, you didn't have to do
Oh,
all of that.
oh, that's sweet. At
Yeah.
least you tried to reconcile for it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. She's always good with that.
Yeah.
Let me see who else we got going on in the chat right now. Unworthy, hit that like or else me and I thought you wrote yo. I read it so fast. I thought it said Toddy Mac
Yeah.
instead of Toy Addict.
Oh, Toddy Mac will ruin your night too.
Well, I mean, Toy Addict is Toddy Mac's son,
Mhm.
so that does work
Very
out.
true.
So yeah, I went to Target today
Mhm.
and had to get some stuff for Thanksgiving or whatever, and
Yeah.
I ended up fucking buying a figure after almost 2 months of not going to Target.
Yeah. It'd be like that sometimes.
So I picked up the Boba Fett.
Oh, dope. That's a good one.
Yeah, had to get him.
Yeah.
He was so lonely on the shelf. I was like, you know
Uh,
what? I'm gonna bring you home with me.
right? I
I
mean,
need
you're
I
doing a
need that
public
figure.
service, man.
Yeah, man.
And it's Boba Fett. You can never go wrong with Boba
No, I'm the stepchild. Okay, Toyota.
Fett.
I am not the child. You are. That's the reason why you have so many McFarlanes, and I want to keep it like that.
Yeah, well, while waiting on June, something that I picked up earlier in the week. So I've been on my Super 7 Turtles crank, right?
Yeah.
Um, so my comic shop got this guy in
Oh, nice.
Krang. Yeah, dude, this thing is sick. He doesn't stand very well. You kind of have to position his legs kind of weird, but
Oh man,
he does
that
have like
sucks.
pretty good articulation. He can go like side to side, and so he comes with. So this is the modern version,
Hmm.
um, which I like because it's got the crazy mouth and looks freaking insane.
That's
And
dope.
then it comes with the classic one, and the arms, are fully articulated.
That's
Um,
dope.
what's kind of cool is it's kind of two figures in one because you get the mech suit, and then you get this little stool with it. So like you can sit him on top and just have him rolling around on the floor.
Is it like magnetic or is it just a pop on? Like or just
Nah,
stays
nah,
on?
you just kind of sit him on. It's got a dip in it, so
Hmm.
it fits the bottom of it, so it's really stable. But
That's pretty dope. I mean, I mean, it sucks, but every time somebody like passes away, it's crazy how shit
mm,
goes up in price. eBay went bananas, man.
oh, I didn't even
What's up,
know,
fellas?
man.
What's
Hey,
going
what's going on,
on?
bro?
What's going on? Sorry about that, people that we're missing in action here, but we're back, and the fellas are holding it down. We always hold it down no matter which one of us is hosting.
You
Mm-hmm.
So
know
it's
it,
all
man. You
good.
know
Always.
But
this.
what were you saying, Blitz? Because I saw some stuff about that, about the eBay chatter with um, JDF stuff.
Yeah, man. Like people, I don't know, scalpers and sellers in particular. I don't mind
They
buying off of people, but this is
mm-hmm.
like they got
they
no
they t-
respect.
they
They
take
don't.
advantage of the situation.
It's
Yeah,
sickening.
like his Lightning collection figure went up to like $150.
Which
Mm-hmm.
one? Both of them?
I only saw the green one. I didn't
Oh,
see
jeez.
Yeah.
the white one, and then like his Funko Pop was already pretty. I wouldn't say expensive,
Uh huh.
but it
Mm-hmm.
was a decent price before, and now it's just
Wow.
like
Yeah.
retarded in price.
That's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, it don't make no sense.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
let's get our guests in, and I know because he's putting together something pretty special for tomorrow for some of us. So,
Mm-hmm.
man, yeah, let's get Callus Hobby up in the place, man. What's going on,
Yo,
brother?
Hey guys.
Yo,
Thanks,
what
thanks
up?
for
What
being
up?
patient. Thanks for being patient. We appreciate you,
Oh,
brother.
no problem.
what is
Um,
up?
man, this
Yeah, I
is
was just
tough, man.
checking out that eBay
Mm-hmm.
stuff after you said that. I can't believe that.
What'd you
Mm.
see?
Oh, I'm looking at the Funko Pop right now.
And it's just
Yeah.
jumping
Yeah,
through the roof. That's
like his
ridiculous.
his original one before anything was already expensive. It just went up
Right.
for
Yeah,
no reason, like
Yeah,
crazy.
I actually have that one.
I
Oh,
do too.
wow. Wow.
22.
It's
Yeah, number 22.
not in box, but I have it.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's
There
So,
we go.
crazy.
man, this is like I tell because I think Catalyst, were you up too? Because I know I was in the chat for a long. I was probably in the chat
Yeah,
till 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Like
I
just
I
trying to
was
figure out if it was real.
I was dropping a lot of
Mm-hmm.
that right
Yeah.
away this
Yeah.
morning. It was what, like 2 3,
Mm-hmm.
well, I'm Central Time, so 2
Okay.
3 in the
Mm-hmm.
morning here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was up,
So,
man. I was just trying to
Mm-hmm.
because there were people saying, "Nah, man, it's not this," and then I seen you dropped a nugget from some people that you knew that
mhm.
like
Mm-hmm.
were much less more or less confirming it. And then I actually was on his thing last night on his Instagram, just scrolling through. I was just trying to find out, man. And a, a friend of his was going back and forth with someone because the guy just wasn't believing her, and she was like,
Mm,
"Dude, I'm so sorry to say this, but it's just the truth." And he
yeah.
was like, "No, I got to see it confirmed." She goes, "I am confirming it, man. I don't want to, but this is what." And it's like, dude, she's a real like known person. Like she's not making this up. Like, and she knows him. So it's like, and then it just was like, but I kept, even though she was confirming, I was like, come on, man, it can't really be. Come on, man. I still
Yeah.
doubt myself. I was like, then this morning I got up, man. I was like, you guys all like hit it up. We're like, yeah, man, it's real stuff. And I was just like, damn, bro.
Yeah, I was
Damn.
hoping that even though it was more or less confirmed to me last night, I was still really hopeful that there was some sort of information that was wrong.
Yeah,
But,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you know,
It's
Oh man,
just fucked up all the way around. I
it
mean,
is, isn't it, man?
Yep.
from how it went down to just how like who was it? His trainer or his friend that
there
posted the last DM that he sent?
Yes,
there
yes,
was a
yeah.
few people that did that.
Couple people.
Blake did that. Blake Frost,
Yes,
Foster.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
God, man, I don't even know, man, because it's that's such a tough.
mm,
Like, I don't. I actually I found one of my buddies that did that to himself. He had a shop. He had an actual. He was a acting coach, and he also had a couple of. They were like Starbucks, but they weren't Starbucks. He was just starting them up, and so they were
Mm,
like a coffee shop chains in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And every like a friend of mine, another friend of mine, and her and I had like keys to his thing. So sometimes that one shop we would go open for him because we would just go up there just to help him out because he was running himself thin. And that one morning we went up there and we found him, and
wow.
he killed himself in his shop, man. And it's just like it, like God, dude, I and it's so bizarre because this guy, it's just crazy. He just got he had just signed a deal with Showtime. Was we're gonna work on this thing for like it's $30 million deal, dude. That he got the show with Showtime, like huge. It's $30 million deal that he was gonna start. And you know, as crazy as that is, um, his ex girlfriend, he just she broke up with him recently in that time frame. He got, and we had thought that okay, dude, you know, like we understand how painful that is because nobody wants heartbreak, nobody wants that stuff. But at the same other upside of it, we were like, dude, you just signed a deal with show. Like, who gets to? How many people just get to sign deals and get a deal and they get their stuff greenlit? That's not like everybody's not getting that handed out to them. So
Hmm.
this is a plus, man. You know, this is good. This is the. There's always silver lining, but he unfortunately he just couldn't deal with the breakup, man. And he just didn't. That didn't matter that he was getting that money. It didn't matter. He just wanted that love. You know what I mean? He wanted that relationship, and that took him over the edge, man. That's what he said. He just couldn't deal with it anymore. And so you just don't know what pain people are going through when they have these types of things happen to them, and what self-damaging things they're doing to themselves. Because when I wasn't aware of this, but I guess here in August, you know, Jason, I guess he had some divorce things going on, right? He had some stuff going
Wasn't
on.
it served to him like at
Yes,
like a con?
yes,
oh,
yes.
Like
And so
that that's heartbreaking, man.
and so you don't know how an individual is taking that type of severance, like that
Yeah.
what's going through their mind, and you always want to think about, like, you know, when people are in these relationships, like um you don't think about it until it's you, right? You don't think about how you feel until it's you in that relationship, and you're the one that feels like your heart's getting broken, or you're the one that feels like things aren't working out, or you know, and there's no telling what you will take on to yourself, what you blame you'll put on yourself in these situations, and it's unfortunate, man, because it's like you just don't know that level of depression that people go through in these type of issues. That's why you have to always check on people, like, because like with my friend, our friend, we just kind of brushed it off because we're like, dude, you got a deal, you're good. We didn't
Yeah.
really talk to him about, like, is this really messing you up bad, man? This relationship break, is it really, you know, we if we would have known in hindsight, we would have spent way more time concentrating on that with him, helping him get through that hurdle, because it
Yeah.
obviously was a hurdle to him for him to do that. And yeah, Toy Addict's right. I mean, betrayal and the thought of being lonely is what it's
Yep.
those things, man. And you just have to check with people, because some people out here, they can go through these breakups and they'll just brush it off and they're on to the next, and they're like, whatever, it's nothing
Yeah.
to me, I don't care. But not everybody's like that. Not everybody's built that way. And some people, they internalize it to a fault. They internalize it to where they can't get over it, and they do need someone to help them, someone to talk to them and reach out to them, and do that, because you don't get to that point of there's no other hope, um, without going down a line of thought, without going down a line of desperation, without going down. That's not just something that you just get to and you're like, oh man, you have to really feel like there's absolutely nothing in the world, um, that makes any sense. If that makes sense, you have.
That's like
Yeah.
like earlier I was having I was texting a good friend of ours, Alex Zombie Clown,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and at the end of the day, he was for his fans. He was always good to everybody at the
Yes.
cons, people he met in the street. He was always willing to stop, have a conversation, take a photo,
Mm-hmm.
and just do things. But behind the scenes, you never know what demons the person is
Mhm.
battling.
Yes.
And one thing that bothered me that I told Alex was he has a tattoo on his forearm that says Jesus didn't tap,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mhm.
that was from like his MMA days or whatever. That's when he
Yes.
had the
Yes.
tattoo,
Yeah.
and it was like, for me, it's so weird because he has that tattoo, and the demons that he must have been fighting were just so overwhelming to him that you know he just couldn't take anymore, and it fucking sucks.
It does, man.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I saw him just back in September,
That's right.
Mhm.
right after we did the giveaway. It was the weekend
That's
after
right.
that,
Yeah.
and I noticed then that he was a lot different than the last time I met him. You could tell he
Mm-hmm.
was worn out and just
Yeah.
wasn't the same liveliness even
Mhm.
that
Right.
he was the first time I met him back in 2016, 17.
Yeah.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
Catalyst, that could have been, to be perfectly honest, that could have been. You have to remember, sometimes these people that are going through these eternal internal struggles, they pretend. They
Hmm.
pretend that they're okay. They
Yep.
it's like you don't really know how much they're hurting, because they just pretend. And he might have, when you saw him this last time, he may have just not been able to put the mask on to
Yep.
pretend. He
Yeah.
might
He.
not have been able to pretend how he'd been
Mhm.
before.
Yeah. Like I had noticed. I even showed my wife the pictures because I got a picture with my daughter and him, and
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
you could just tell, like, for someone who's so athletic, or athletically driven,
Mhm.
he had kind of withered to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't
Mhm.
as muscular or energetic, and I definitely think it was just you could see the depression
Yeah.
wearing
Mhm.
on him.
And it
Yeah.
was a similar situation, when I saw him too.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, no, like knowing what we know now, I think he just worked himself to death. Like he just took on too much, and it became overwhelming.
I think he was just trying to
To
escape everything
Right, there you
and
go.
just constantly
yep,
going. Go
Yes,
meet
to
these
where
people. Go do
yeah.
this. Go do
to
that.
the extent that it was taking a toll on his family life, and
Hmm.
so then the divorce happened, and it just all kind of unfortunately spiraled.
Yeah. Well, man, you don't know. Again, Callis said it. Like you just don't know what that person is dealing with. Blitz said it. You don't know what demons that are nipping at them. You just don't know these things about what's going on with people, and they can put this air up, and they'll put the air up, and you'll be fooled. You'll think that they're. I mean, they may have a bad day or something, but you'll think that they're overall okay,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
honestly they're not. They're not. There's a lot of pain going through, a lot of self like blame, a lot of self like deterioration to and you you just don't know when that's going to catch up to them. You just don't know how it's going to when it's that day when it's just like, man, I just can't keep doing this. And
Mm-hmm.
it's it's like you have to just make sure that you're always just checking up on people's well-being on the even when it's in, and not just when they're having, I'm talking about when they're having a good time. When they're
Mm-hmm.
having a good time, check up on them just to say, are you really embracing the good time? Are you just pretending the good time is okay because you're still
Hmm.
hurting? You know what I mean? Because you could still be hurting and be pretending that the good time is okay. So that's why
Yep.
you got to check up on people even when it's a good time, because they may still be something they're dealing with. And if you catch them that time, they may tell you, man, actually, it's not all good. It might look like it, but it ain't, man. And this and this and this and this and that. And that's when you really giving them a lifeline, because that's what they want. They just want a lifeline. They want someone to be like, "Hey, man, let's talk about this. Let's discuss it, man, and let's figure out what your options are on the table." Because a lot of people don't. I think we live in a world where we literally take so much for granted that we forget we take so much for granted, and
Yep.
then we actually allow our troubles to amplify much larger than they actually are in the grand scheme of things. And what I mean
Yeah.
by that is, you know, you we take for granted that we can see every day, right? Okay, right? You take for granted that you can actually hear someone, that we can hear each other right now. We take for granted that you can actually get up out of that chair and walk to the next room. You take those things for granted so much so that you don't even think about just what a blessing those things are. So when
Exactly.
other things come on your life that feel like they're weighing you down, it's like back up for a second and go, okay, that might be bad, but you know what? I can actually see. So that's a plus. That's actually something you got good going for you, right? And just living everyday life, because that's a whole different struggle if you couldn't see. So it's like you have to start weighing what your pros and cons are, what your bad days are, because as
Just
bad as they may be, they may not be as bad as they really actually are. You can overcome them. You can overcome
just
them.
waking up, just
Yeah,
waking up in the morning
Yep.
is a blessing in itself.
a
Like, you know how
blessing,
many
bro.
people
Great
don't
blessing.
get to wake up. Not to push it in a different direction, but my father died in his sleep.
Right.
So like every morning I pray when I wake up
That's
because
right.
I'm grateful that I'm alive because
There you
my
go.
father never got to experience another day.
Yes.
But I was gonna say something with people who are going through depression and things like that because I was at a point before years ago. Um, the biggest problem is when you start feeling down, you try to talk to people in the spur of the moment, in the
Mhm.
beginning of the depression, and it's like, well, people be like, well, they'll brush it off, or they'll be like, it's, yeah, man, you're okay, nothing's wrong. And when that happens, and you start seeing that nobody wants to hear you, they take it as a joke or whatever, you start talking to yourself.
Yeah.
And then because you're in a place where the walls are closing in and it's just you and you're talking to yourself, you start feeling less of a person.
Mm-hmm.
You start feeling no worth because now you're talking to yourself, but now you're answering yourself as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then the walls keep closing. Sometimes that person that goes through things like that, all they want is a person just to sit down in front of them to hear what they're telling themselves.
That's right.
Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
you don't even need to respond to the person. They
That's
just
right.
want that person in front of them to hear what they're telling themselves, so
Yeah.
they can understand like I'm not bad, or I'm not
Yeah.
useless, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not worthless. I just want to say what I want to say.
And
So
kind of going off with on that, talking to someone else. There's no shame in talking to a counselor
No.
or anyone. I've gone to one. It made a world of difference. Just just getting your thoughts out there, and it doesn't even have to be like your depression. Just your head, getting clearing your head to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
You're like you said, the walls are coming in. You got your head space. You can only do so much in there.
yeah,
And Callus is right. You going to a counselor, like the plus side of that, just to put that out there, the plus side of that is, remember, it might be tougher to go to people because you automatically feel like there might be some form of judgment. But that's why that third party counselor is there. They don't know
yep,
you. They've got
Mm-hmm.
nothing to judge you on. So you can talk to them, and they're if they're good, they're worth their weight in salt. They're not gonna,
Mm-hmm.
they're there for you to listen. They're not there to judge you. So they're a person that you should feel secure in talking to.
mm-hmm.
You really should. So it's man, I don't know, man. It's just it's God, man. It's oh boy. It just and here's the thing too, just like to kind of piggyback on some stuff we've said. It's you you can have so many things, right? Because if you look at people who have taken their life, some of them are they don't face some of the problems we may face every day. They ain't really got bills and things like that. I mean, they may, but it's they're at a level where they can take on financial challenges without anything, which ultimately leads to depression to a lot of people. Because on a base level, a lot of people just don't have that type of disposable income. So that's where their depression may come from. But it just goes to show you that, yeah, it's not, you can have all the money in the world and you can still need to get in touch with yourself. You can still need to talk to someone.
There
It
was a. I'm sorry. Go
doesn't
ahead. Go
matter.
ahead.
No, I was just saying it doesn't matter. It's everybody can be going through something.
There was a Spanish rapper. This was a couple years back. Um, and he was doing drugs and he was doing his tours, doing his music. And he said one day, because he was thinking about committing suicide,
Mm-hmm.
and he said one day he went home in Puerto Rico after one of his concerts, and he said he walked into the house and he realized how much the money didn't mean anything because he wasn't happy. He said he walked into an empty house every day that he came home from his concerts. He
Mm-hmm.
would constantly do shows so he didn't have to be home and be depressed.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, he said he went cold turkey, no alcohol, no drugs. He quit the reggaeton game, no rapping, and he became a man of God. He right now he's a pastor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
But
wow.
it's like, not to say that his willpower was strong, but it just goes to show like money isn't everything. Sometimes
No.
just having somebody that you could speak to. That was his biggest thing. He said he hated going to his mansion. He had a mansion,
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
he said nobody was there.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's huge. That's a huge thing. That's very, and that's why when you're walking through life, you you want to allow yourself to find something extraordinarily um, normal, something extraordinarily small that can make the value of life make sense to you. Because the
Yep.
big things don't cure your pain. The big things don't make those things go away. The big money, the big houses, the big whatever it is. That doesn't. It's the smallest things, man. And for him, that smallest thing was his connection with his faith. That's one little thing, because that didn't cost him anything. That didn't require any type of. It just required him to go. Okay, I want to get in touch with my faith.
Yep.
It didn't cost a dime, and that helped him. That pushed him through life. So that's where you have to be at. If you no matter what your faith is, no matter what your beliefs are, whatever, find that thing, whatever it might be, that can give your life sensible meaning. And hopefully, usually, is something again that's not of any financial value. it's it's just something that you find beautiful about life. And he
Yep.
found his faith, the beauty in his faith, and that's what gave him purpose, design. So yeah, it can be, and we talk about it all the time, like, as being toy collectors and things like that, and taking pictures and stuff like that. Don't discredit this stuff, man. Do not discredit what you're doing. This little bitty thing about collecting a figure, or looking at a figure, or taking a picture of that figure can be hugely therapeutic and significant to making meaning to your life, if you're allowed to be. If you allow small things like that to be meaningful, it's take advantage of what you got in front of you. That's what you
Yep.
always have to think about. Just take and make a list. If you have to make a list of the pros that you got in front of you, make a list and walk around with that list. Put the list on the refrigerator and go, okay, I got this, and that. So anytime something's coming at you to beat you down, or anytime something's coming at you to throw you sideways, you can just refer to your list and be like, yeah, I'll get through that one little thing, because look at all these things that I got. And those things could be small. They could be your children. They could be your relationships. They could be your hobby. They could be, you name it, little bitty things. You just, you could be like, I just like pizza. You know what I mean? Something that simple.
Yeah.
And when you go out and go like, I'm gonna go treat myself to some pizza. I'm gonna go to a different pizza spot and check it out. That one thing can be yours that is something that's therapeutic to you. So don't ignore the things in life out right in front of you, man, because they're there to help you. They really are there to help you if you allow them to help you. And because it doesn't take the big stuff. The big stuff does not make the pain go away. The big money, the big houses, the big cars, none of that stuff makes the drugs, the having 50,000 women, that don't make the stuff go away. Because like Blitz said, you could come back home to nothing. You're in that mansion, you're in that thing, just you. It's just you now.
You got to
What you
remember,
got?
cars break down, houses get destroyed.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if you don't have something here that you're looking forward to, and Thor said, it could be anything. It could be
Yeah.
you wanting to go out to eat something, and you're excited to go eat it. Go fucking do it.
Yeah.
You know, for many of the people in the toy photography community, and especially with like features, when we do the pick bar, we do features, and how many messages we get in return from people just being so happy that their photo was featured. Like, I get satisfaction knowing that I'm telling them keep going because
Yeah.
somebody told me to keep going.
Yes. Yes.
Like,
It's
this is
beautiful.
why the toy photography community, for the most part, is the best community to me in the world, because
Right.
there's so much togetherness without even knowing somebody.
Yeah.
And it's because somehow, some way, in behind the scenes, there's something that connects all of us to why we
Right.
do what we do.
Mm-hmm.
But how much fun we have is what makes it even better,
Very
because
true.
it's almost a safe haven for everybody. Like I said, this is
Mhm.
bad apples here and there. Who cares? Whatever. Fuck them.
Right. That's
But like
everything.
for us, it's like it's a safe haven where you're not getting judged. You're able to voice your opinion, and somebody will listen.
Hmm.
Mhm.
And there's a constant conversation if you ever feel alone.
Yes.
And you're able to express yourself. You get
Yeah,
to
man.
express yourself.
Yeah, fuck McFarland. See what I mean? I'm sorry, I had to do that. We needed to laugh a little because
We did,
it's
man.
it's it's rough, man.
It's-
Yeah.
and,
Yeah.
and one other thing before we, get into some other stuff. Catalyst, first of all, man, just appreciate you kind of ringleading and
Oh.
really taking the
Yes.
reins up to kind of get us together to do our tribute, man. So
Well, when it comes to Rangers, I'm gonna push those ones.
thanks, brother. Thank you. This is, we're gonna do what we do, man, because it's like this is the only way we can express our feelings,
Mhm.
man. So it's beautiful.
Mhm.
That's and I think again, it's not overlooking those things. Look, that we
Mm.
don't know him personally,
No.
but he impacted all of our lives, and
Yep.
now we're getting an opportunity to express that through our photography, through our tributes to man. We're fortunate, man, because not everybody gets an opportunity to do
Mhm.
something like that. There's people out there that lose people who mean something to them, and they have no outlet,
Mhm.
and then they fall into a hole of depression themselves.
Yep.
So we're
And
lucky.
I think that's one of the things that has kind of helped me, and probably a lot of other toy photographers was like just going off what you said. This hobby is therapeutic. So being able to honor him through my shot for the collab, that kind of helped me like come to terms and like just like I'm doing this for him, and it's
Mhm.
it's the same way with the shots we all did for Ryan.
Mhm.
Yes, this tragic thing happened, but because I'm doing this one thing to honor my friend or to honor this person that I look up to, that it does something for the soul. It helps the healing process a
It
little,
sure
just
does.
a little bit.
And it just it's beautiful actually because
Mm-hmm.
it lets them know that we're still here and they're not forgotten. That's the bottom line.
Never.
You ain't forgotten. We ain't gonna let you be
Mm-hmm.
forgotten, man. So this is we're fortunate to have an outlet to be able to not let people be forgotten. So
It's
Mm-hmm.
such a universal outlet too. There's
yes,
Mm-hmm.
no
Yeah.
right or wrong really with it.
that's right.
You know what's one of the best things about this outlet that we have
Mm-hmm.
is that I've also come to notice that many people in the toy photography community, and I'm perfectly fine with it, sometimes can't express how they really feel or what they want to ask or what they want to say in words.
Mm-hmm.
So they do it with their photography.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So you can tell the emotion. Like when I always say, like you could tell when somebody's having fun when they take the photo. Like the little details that they
Mhm.
personally just went above and beyond to do, you can tell. And you can tell when somebody's rushing, and you can tell when somebody's sad.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
sometimes just reach out to people, man. I mean, we're always willing to talk to everybody.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Open
All
door
you gotta do is
policy.
let us know. Yeah, man.
Open door policy, man. Open door policy, man. Which like just leads into again, man. Thanks for being on, Catalyst. Open door
Oh,
policy, man. You're welcome here anytime, any day, whatever, bro. You come in and do what you do, because that's what we're trying to emphasize in the toy community is this fellowship, man. We might not be
Mm-hmm.
trying to get a ring back to Mordor, but we
Yeah.
fellowship. That's what we're doing. We're doing something over here,
I
man.
mean, that's where I get my name from. I pick Catalyst
Mm-hmm.
because I want to be the catalyst, more or less,
Yes.
Yeah.
to influence you. Do better than what I do.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yes.
i-
Love that.
if you like what I do, you can do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
I could be your gateway. I can tell you what you need just to start.
Yes. I
And
love
that's
that.
just that could get a little fire going for it.
I was I was wondering where the name came. That's dope.
That and Lincoln Park.
Oh well, yeah,
Yeah, it's famous.
that's
But I
dope,
mean,
man.
there's
So
deeper
dope.
meaning to it than.
Oh man, we got a lot of people. Thank you everybody for dropping through. Worthy, Realm of Toys, Midnight Stars, Toy Addict, man, Collectibles, Nats, 88 Figs, man. Thank you guys for dropping in, saying what you say, Prime Artists. All you guys for coming in, man. This is good. This is good, man. We're here. We're here for each other. We got to be here for each other, man. Um, these people make an impact on our life, man, and so we're able to share in tributes and share in memories and share and stuff like that. That it's very fortunate and amazing, man. So like, thank you guys for jumping up in here with us, man. Yeah, man. Now, and we didn't really have any particular thing planned for Catalyst. You're just joining us. What's been going on with you, man? What's been going on with your shots and your collection and what you got going on?
The collection's gotten out of hand the last month.
Preach to the choir, bro.
Amen.
I went down the Spider-Man rabbit hole.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got a diorama on the way, so that I'm looking forward to
Yeah,
that.
you did.
I hope you got more patience than what I did. I finished my castle dial, but I hope you got patience, man.
Well, I bought this one. It's one of the extreme sets.
Oh, an extreme set,
Yeah.
nice.
What are you gonna do?
Hmm?
What are you gonna do with it? Because you said you had some ideas.
Oh, I'm gonna set it up like normal, but
Mhm.
I wanted like I need to. I'm a visual person. I need to see it. I need to be able to kind of look it over, and then I'm gonna make my own
Mhm.
Oh,
out of the pink foam. I need scale. I need to see the scaling. I need to see all this kind of in person.
that's a good idea.
And if
I
I
like
if
that.
if I get tired of it, those probably have a pretty good resale value and good condition. So
No, that's a good idea, and that's funny that you brought that up, Callus, because I kind of always wondered that. Actually, I wondered that legitimately about Blitz. With those dioramas, did they give you? Did that kind of spark a part? Was that a part of the spark for you, Blitz, to jump into your own?
Um, Not really. For me, it was like I would always look like on Etsy to see like dioramas or whatever, and it
Uh-huh.
was just like the pricing was just like
hmm
ridiculous.
Right.
Mhm.
And I get it, the hard work they put into it, more power to them, and I got it, like I understood.
That's right.
But I'm like, I'm not spending $350 on a 12 by 24-inch diorama or four hundred
Right.
dollars on a diorama.
Mhm.
hmm
And what sparked was I remember looking at a brick wall. It was just a brick
Mhm.
wall,
Yeah.
and it was just like I could fucking do that. How hard is it to cut some lines into some
Right.
foam
Yeah.
and do something?
Yeah.
And that's when it started. Like I just told myself I can do it,
Right.
and I just started trial and error. If I cut something wrong, I would, I normally will just like jot down what I did. When it came to figuring out scaling,
Uh-huh.
I just
Mhm.
fucking winged it, bro.
Right.
Everything with scaling, I wing it.
Oh.
Because more or less now, I mean, I've been in the toy photography game now almost 3 years. So
Uh-huh.
like
Mhm.
when it comes to extreme sets, which scale obviously perfect with 112 figures,
Uh-huh.
you kind of get an eye for it already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yep.
right. You get the eye for it. You're right.
Mhm.
Except for my castle diorama because I did that shit massive, and I should have measured twice before cutting. But I'm
Right.
happy with how it turned out. So
And
But it works because it's a castle. It can be big.
yeah, castles can be big. Well,
well, wait until you guys see it in a few.
Do
the
you
one thing. No, go
uh,
ahead, Carlos. Go ahead.
do you have the Goliath gargoyle or anything?
I
I'm
do,
just
yeah.
curious. How does that scale to it? Is it too
To
big
be
still?
honest, I'm gonna be honest with you. So when I went to Toy Con and I went to Legion Con, I purchased a
Mhm.
large amount of mythic legions. So in order for me to display my mythic legions, I had to put a lot of figures into storage. Goliath just so happens to be one of them because his
Oh,
wings
right.
were so
Yeah, it's so in the way.
and
Yeah.
they were so delicate that it was starting to crack if I moved it. So I just put them in
Yeah.
storage
Ooh.
instead of trying to
Mhm.
close the wings or take them
Right.
off.
Huh.
But for him to scale on, see, it goes back into always knowing with the eye.
Mhm.
He would
Uh-huh.
fit perfect on the dial.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
One thing that I was gonna say, I was kind of sour at you with this is that, man, you should have did a tutorial on it. Took us through the process.
You know what it was, man? I was thinking like as I was going. So
Okay.
it wasn't like I had a game
Uh-huh.
plan. It was cut
Ah.
one board,
Yeah.
do the brick wall, and see how it goes. And then when I got to the third panel is when I realized, shit, it's gonna be huge.
Uh-huh.
And then when I put the platform on top, I was like, fuck, my wife is gonna kill me.
Yeah, you
And
should have
that's
did
why
a
I got
tutorial.
the extreme set.
Huh.
Yes.
You should have did you in the future. You need to do an actual full-on tutorial, the cutting process, the measuring process, so people can see what it. Because I'm sure there's people out there that if they had the opportunity to kind of get taught, they would run with it, man. And you're master at this, dude. So you need to show them skills and show people what
Thank
they.
you, thank
Oh,
you.
show them, man. Show them.
No master. I'm just having fun with it.
It,
Um,
it looks like the cost of the stuff that you said the stuff costs. So it looks
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So that's
I mean,
master level.
I'm having a blast with it. I got so many ideas, but now I gotta get more of the artificial grass and
Right.
yeah. But I'm happy. Like I told my daughter, because my daughter was like, "Are you gonna finish it today?" I'm like, "If I don't get bored." But when I finally finished it, I was like, "I'm happy with it."
Nice.
Regardless of the
And that's the
size
most
of it,
important thing.
it's
Mhm.
now I got to work on like the accessories. Like I'm building the ladder, I'm building the
Yeah.
weapons rack. But other than that, like the hard details are done.
Mhm.
Nice.
Nice.
Hmm.
Hell
So I'm
yeah.
happy with it.
And it turned out amazingly.
Mhm.
Thank
Yeah.
you, thank you.
So
But when
Cal-
see the photo doesn't do it justice. When I show you the
Mhm.
video, like when I
okay.
turn the camera around and you guys
Yeah.
see it, then you're gonna be like, "Oh fuck! No wonder his wife was gonna kill him."
I keep seeing it over your shoulder. I'm
We're
like,
kind of
oh
getting
man,
used
this.
to it. We're gonna see it in a minute. Catalyst,
Yeah.
what's this rabbit hole with Spider-Man though? What are you just
Oh,
going back and collecting all Spider-Man figures? What are you
yeah,
doing?
I think I'm just getting hyped for the new movie, the multiverse
Mhm.
movie.
Oh, for the into Spider. Okay,
Yep.
got
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Because
You're trying to dive deep.
yeah,
Hmm.
like I just uh, got the coat and the hat for him.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Man, I should have done. I need to do now. See, that's enabling. Now I got to get some
Yep.
because I need the
Now I
code
need
for
a coat.
Spider-Man.
And the coat's wired, so
Yeah, I need
Oh,
that.
Well, that's
beautiful.
dope.
I need that
Yeah.
because Hasbro be skimping. I need it.
yeah.
I need that right
Yeah,
now.
this is their first Spider-Man noir, not
Yeah,
the
yeah, the
actual.
comic book.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. Yeah, we get down because we all have our holes we go down. Lately, Green's hole's been the Super Seven. He's been on Turtle Mania. He's
Mhm.
Turtle Mania. Blitz, of course, has been getting raw with the Mythics. And
Wait, you gotta keep
I'm just
the
going further into Joe's, man. I keep getting more and more Joe's. So Pentor's showing up sometime this week, I hope. So
Hell yeah.
Joe's, man. I'm going, got to get more Joe's. So it's like it's fun. It's fun to jump into these rabbit holes and stuff like that. Can be costly, but it's a cost for a good reason because it's what you like. So
I think too is just I've been happy with a good chunk of the Marvel Legends coming out right now.
they've been doing okay with
Yeah.
some of the
Yeah.
releases. I mean, I feel like they get the idea that they have to start making some changes to get they got to start making some changes, man, to keep up with.
Mhm.
We were discussing on Friday night features. They got to. Blitz was saying they got to keep up with stuff, man, because there's so many different third party lines coming out now
Oh,
that are
They're doing better.
competition.
I feel like the
Right?
Ranger stuff is just stagnant as of late.
Yeah, so we were
Mhm.
talking about
Yeah.
that. It's like I don't know why the Lightning collections are so well made.
Mm-hmm.
You
Like
know
if
what's
you
gonna
look at
happen now?
what?
I'm sorry. We're gonna end up getting the Bat and the Sun Green Ranger. Watch. Now
Oh,
it's
we
all
will.
it's
for it.
gonna be
We
I'm all
will.
these.
for
We
it.
will. We will.
Oh, I'm here for it. Yeah.
We actually talked about that last time we were
Yep,
on.
we did.
Yeah, but
Yep.
now that he passed away,
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
get it.
watch
Mhm.
Hasbro push it out.
They are
I'll-
gonna.
Yep.
I predict a 2-pack at least with it.
Ah, could
The
be.
original Green Ranger re-release,
Right.
Right.
hopefully done right,
Repacks.
Mhm.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Travis. Repack.
and the Bat and the Sun. Or
Mhm.
my other one would be a civilian Tommy.
Yes.
Oh,
And
they could do that. I can see them
Nah.
doing
A dope 2-pack would be both Bat and the Sun outfits. His White Ranger one when he
I-
fought
I
Scorpion,
forgot about
Yep.
the White Ranger.
and
Uh-huh.
his Green Ranger one when he fought Ryu.
I can see
I
that
need it.
2-pack too. I could totally see
Mhm.
that. And
I mean,
it's-
I doubt we would ever get the White Ranger. I doubt it. I
you
highly
never
doubt it.
know. You
I
never
don't
know.
think they will, because the Green Ranger was more iconic
Yeah.
in his character performance, which
Right.
led to him being
Yeah.
the White Ranger. And the Green Ranger will always. I mean, think about it. When they did the release of the Green Ranger, he came out single pack, and then he came out with the putty and the double pack just to get
That's
more
right.
money.
That's
Actually,
right.
They didn't do all
reverse
of that
though.
with the White Ranger.
No,
It
they
was
didn't.
reverse. It was 2-pack first, then the
Yeah, 2-pack
single
came out
release.
first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and then the other one.
But it was like they're not gonna. I don't think they'll ever do the Bat and the Sun White Ranger.
right. Huh.
The Green Ranger, yes.
And you may be right because again, I don't understand their methodology with the Power. Because again, the sculpts are perfectly made for Power Rangers. The monster sculpts are all unique sculpts. It's like, why aren't you pushing that line more? Like, I just don't get it. I don't get why they don't push
Well, I mean,
that.
they have stuff lined up. They're just not pushing anything out at the moment.
No,
It's a slow drip for them.
yeah, but it's like, why? Like, that's actually like Joe's. Those are some of your strongest made figures, to be honest.
But it is their
I mean-
original stuff too, though.
Yeah.
It could be a numbers game at the end of the day. Maybe their marketing team is looking at the lines that they sell, and maybe Power Rangers is just not hitting the margin to a point where they feel the need to push out figures or do a HasLab for it.
Well, that's where Realm just mentioned. He's surprised when to get a HasLab yet. I mean, we all are because it's so much that they could do with that, from the command center to you name it. They could bring out something.
Serpentera.
It's
Yes.
I don't know.
Pyramidas.
Yeah.
Pyramidas.
Yep. There's a lot they could do, man.
But
we'll see.
it's just it could be a marketing game. Like at the end
You
of the
might
day,
be right.
I mean,
You're probably right.
because you would think about it, Joe's is
sense.
probably one of their top two. It's definitely in their top two. Marvel Legends, then you have probably Black Series, or not even Transformers could be up there.
I was gonna say
Might
probably
be
top
number
2 are
one.
Transformers and Joe's.
Yeah, Transformer might be number one, and then Marvel, I would say, because Transformer don't play. They. I mean, look how many HasLabs they get that just keep getting funded every single time. Like,
And they're mass. Everything that they do as a HasLab is just fucking massive and ridiculous.
Yeah,
but it's affordable. That's the crazy part.
It's right off the bat. Like
it's like within price and scaling and size, it's everything that you want in one shot.
Yep.
And it transforms.
And it transforms exactly. So the engineering's next level too. So it's like, I don't know, man. It's
our money transforms too out of our wallet into their
right to their bank account. So we've held off long enough, man. Show us your work, man. Show us your work, Blitz. Show the work. Show the work.
So I was telling Green before you dropped on that I almost forgot that I had to do like a video for one of the lazy shorts. So I was like, oh well, my castle is set up. Might as well do something with a lazy setup. All right, so
show the work. Show. Oh man, nuts! With the grass. Wow. Oh, dude, the man put the grass down too. God, dog.
Wow.
That's sick, bro.
That is.
So this is all one piece. It's all glued together.
Wow.
Of course, the top.
Wow, man.
I can
Mm.
fit. I already tried it. I'm not gonna do it again, but I tried it.
What's that?
You can fit about 15 mythic legions on top,
Holy
maybe even
Wow.
more.
So it doubles as the display too. There you go.
Yeah, but you can see scaling wise how big it is.
That's dope.
It's a little over 2 feet tall,
Yeah.
and right now it's about 2.5 feet wide. I haven't measured, but
Mhm.
it's probably like 2.5 feet or
That's dope.
a little over 2 feet.
Mhm.
Oh man. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
That's
All right.
great.
All right, man. This guy flexing on us. Flexing on us. Got the ego
Well,
on point.
I am serious about what I said in the group chat. I want a coconut shot.
Yeah.
Man,
Get that
I was
Monty.
showing
Get that Monty.
that I came up with an idea for vapor too. So I have vapor.
Mhm.
Well, hold on.
Sick.
Let me get it big. So. Oh.
Well, the tech decks.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
There you go, man. That's the
Yeah.
fun of this. That is the fun and excitement of this,
I ain't
man.
gonna lie though, bro. I'm fucking happy that I finished the castle. You don't know. Like I threw the paintbrush when I finished the last coat
Uh-huh.
of
Uh-huh.
light gray. I fucking went
Mhm.
like this, and I was like, I'm fucking done.
No more.
Well, I mean, but the cool thing about it is you spread it out over time. You didn't. It's not like it was like I got to get this done right now. You gave yourself
The
time.
the crazy part is, and I told Alex this, zombie clown, because like I said, I talk to him a lot the same way I talk to you guys a lot on the side too. Um, if I wasn't, I get bored very easily.
Yeah.
So like if I'm cutting, I get bored from just having to do cuts or painting and doing code. I get really bored. If I didn't get bored, I would have finished that dial in 2 days.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
wow.
This is literally me doing. It took me. I started what, a week ago, a week and a half ago. So a week and a half,
Well, hey
and
man,
that's only like an hour a day.
Yeah.
you're procrastinating perfection. There you go.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Procrastinating
I
perfection.
like that.
That's what you're
I just
doing.
get. I just hate. I'm very impatient with certain things, so I get really really bored.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
I'm
Go.
So I just
similar in that
stop.
where
Ah,
I get in my head like I have this idea and I just can't get it out. So that sends me down like a whole like that's what gets me depressed is when I can't get it out and
Mhm.
I'm just like I need to work on it. That's why
there
Yeah.
you go. There you go. Huh,
you know
huh.
it's just then you get in that headspace, but it I'm looking forward to my diorama.
There you
I
go,
had
man.
a I had a I had a good headspace and a lot of people telling me I better finish it. So I was like, okay, since you
I
guys
was
act
just
so
like
nicely.
I wasn't sure where to start.
Got okay.
Was kind of
That's
the
fair.
big thing
Yeah.
for me. It was like
Yeah.
got the idea. It's like okay, where do I start?
Right.
And measurements and like I said, I like to see I like to at least be able to touch something visually first before I can
Before you start getting in your
yeah.
own.
Well, if I can give you any advice, um, it would all depend on what you're trying to make first. But
Mm,
if it's something that's not large in scale, that you could say like, I don't know if you've seen my building diagram. I took one 12 by 24 thing and I did a whole
Mm,
building side of a
mhm,
building on it.
mhm.
If it's something like that where you want to do shots from a distance, something like that'll be cool. If you're
Right.
gonna do a lot of close-up shots, but you want a wide range, you do 12
Mhm.
by 24 because it scales well with 6-inch figures,
Right.
and you have a variety of space where you can do something here if you did like an entrance here or something else at the end of the dial, and then you
mm.
have a
Mhm.
space.
And
Got
that's
your
So
kind
real
of what
estate.
I'm looking at like maybe a couple buildings, even like
Mhm.
an alleyway
Yes.
next to it.
Okay.
But I want it all magnetic so I can move it
Mhm.
around or
There you
swap
go.
something out.
Right.
Hmm.
But it is definitely more like a storefront, side alley, a couple other
All
things
right.
down the way.
Hmm.
Mhm.
But
So for side alley, I would definitely recommend that the street level, the alley itself,
Uh-huh.
would be
Mhm.
anywhere from 8 to 10 inches wide,
okay.
Right.
because then you have enough space to put stuff on both sides.
Mhm.
Because let's say you put a dumpster, you got to factor in the size of the dumpster sticking out.
Hmm.
That's
Because if you
right.
do it smaller than 8 inches, it's gonna look like the alley's too small.
Yeah.
Because the
Right.
dumpster will be like right here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If you do anywhere from 8 to 10 inches, you have about this much space.
You have a
For
good
the dumpster
size.
will be here, but somebody can still pass by. You can
That's
actually have
right.
two figures passing by.
Right.
Mhm.
And then if you're gonna do an alleyway where you're gonna focus on the alleyway and still have a storefront, you don't even need to do the 24 inches tall to do a whole side
Yeah.
building. You can go 20. You could do 18 to 20 inches.
Uh-huh.
Because if you look at my castle, I know this one off the bat, and this is how you know you can scale with it. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Where's the camera? So you see the figure. The figure's 6 inch.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mhm.
This right here to here is 19 inches.
Okay.
So you see how it
Mhm.
scales with it. This is not including the platform. This is just to the bottom right here.
Right.
Right.
So if you did two 19-inch boards, like on the side of a 10-inch floor for the alley, you
Uh-huh.
still have a wide variety with a decent amount of space.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Mm. That
I'm not
works.
an expert. Don't take my word for it.
Ah!
You have more experience than I do, and that.
Just having fun, man.
Yep.
There you
Just
go.
having fun.
Collectible says, man, that's dope, dude. Shout out to
Oh, appreciate you, homie.
Right.
Appreciate you, my brother.
Rabbit's Den joined us. What's up, Rabbit's Den? What's up?
What's going on?
What's up?
So we got
Oh,
anything to
got
open?
cold.
Anybody got anything to open tonight?
I
Yes.
do.
I mean, do you have anything? You don't. I mean, that's up to you guys. Yeah.
No, man. I told you what happened earlier to me in Target.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got him. The wallet's like,
Almost 2 months I haven't gone to Target, and
there
today
you
I had to
go.
go for Thanksgiving
Got
stuff,
you
and
good.
and I walked
Matter
out
of
with
fact,
this.
I think I got something to open,
Yeah.
but it's. I'll be right back. You want to go first, Catalyst? You're our guest.
Yeah.
Sure.
Guess goes first.
Break it loose while I jump away for a
I've
second.
got two.
Oh yes.
Let's go.
So, yeah, I just
Yes.
found this one today. The lizard. So I told you I went down the Spider-Man rabbit hole.
Building up that Sinister
It's
Six.
only the
Yeah.
beginning.
I know. Well, I have a feeling it's going to slow down after the New Year's. The wife gets access to the bank account.
Oh.
Yeah. Or I should say I lose access to the bank account. So I really like these retro backings.
Mhm.
Oh man. I think you guys or Green, you have this one, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited about the Rhino.
Mhm. Oh, the Rhino is a beautiful, beefy boy.
Yeah. I was trying to pick one the other day for tonight. It's like, well, do I get Rhino or do I get like the Red Skull from the New Wave? Because I really want the figure from what is it? Oh, Moon Knight. Oh man, Conchu.
Yeah.
I got his leg so far.
Mhm. Yeah, I
I
haven't
heard he's
seen
one of the
any.
best builder figures.
He
Oh yeah.
looks like it. And then he's got the like the ball peg in the head and the neck. I don't know if you guys know this, but it's transparent.
Yeah.
Oh,
So to where it looks like the head's floating. That's pretty
Yeah.
dope.
that's dope.
Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but this is one of my favorite head sculpts.
It's so derpy. It's
I
funny.
know, that's why I like it. But the other one's not bad either.
Hmm.
The more aggressive looking one.
Yeah.
I'll have to do some stuff with these
Mhm.
guys. No, the rhino. I was telling Thor the other day. I'm like, I want the rhino because I need some villains for my Spider-Man. I got Venom, but
Mhm.
I want to change things up a little bit. And man, I'm gonna stab myself today.
Those the head sculpts for the rhino are some of the best that I've
That's what,
seen so far.
yeah, that's what I've been hearing. Just the head sculpt alone was worth it. There, people were
Hmm
saying, man, definitely has weight to it.
And one of the fun fact, his grip hands
Hmm.
are perfectly designed to hold like a Spider-Man or like a regular Marvel Legends character,
Oh
and he can
wow.
actually like his arm will actually support it to where he can hold him up in the air.
Ooh, that'll make things a lot easier.
Yeah.
It is kind of funny though, at least with this hand, the left hand,
hmm
it's kind of like a little trigger hand.
Hmm.
Yeah. It'll be
Why
a
would they
big
give him
gun.
a trigger hand?
Yeah, I want to see the gun that he would hold though, just the size of that.
Right?
So, no, these are really nice.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, Rhino's dope, dude.
yeah,
They did good with Rhino.
Mhm.
Killed it. That Spider-Man rabbit hole.
yeah. And I got one other thing to share with you guys that I found.
Mhm.
My original Green Ranger.
Ah, dope,
Oh,
Nice.
dope.
dope.
It still
That's
flips.
what's up.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's what's up, man.
paint wear and all.
Wow.
Hey,
That's
that just
it.
means it was loved.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Mine's the same way, scuffs and all.
Hmm. Yeah, and then
Catalyst says he got Rhino showing up Tuesday. Birthday gift to himself. Hey man,
nice.
happy
Nice.
birthday early.
Yeah,
Happy
happy
Hey, yeah.
birthday.
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Collectibles. Getting that
And
birthday thing going. That's what's up.
after this, I'm gonna shoot another couple more Ranger
Mhm.
shots, but got a green one on.
Yeah, because aren't we doing Thursday's Green Ranger, right?
Thursday, yeah.
Yeah,
Is
that's
it
what
Green
I
Ranger or is it just anything?
Oh, I didn't know. I thought it was Green Ranger.
I
My bad. I
I
thought
thought it
there
was just. I mean,
maybe it is.
I'm all good with just Green
I know
Ranger, but
tomorrow we're doing White Ranger,
Little White Ranger, yeah.
right, right.
but I didn't know if we were doing
Yeah, because I got
other.
one. We got the one tomorrow. I've got
Mhm.
two on Wednesday,
Nice.
and then we got the one on Thursday.
Yeah, we'll find out. I mean, I
Yep.
think any
Yeah.
Tommy shot is gonna be dope.
Oh
That
yeah.
people do.
hmm
You got that on where I got that retro beast. Fingers crossed, I'm gonna want to collab with him after I'm done with a month of Power Ranger shot. So he's ready to do that beast in December because he's he's in it to win it with some PRs. That's all he's
Oh
doing.
yeah. I was gonna jump on that with him, but I just at the beginning of the month it was a bit rough, and I just couldn't get the motivation to do it.
Grueling schedule, Catalyst.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Grueling
schedule and just like
that every
the
shoot a Ranger.
headspace.
hmm
I wasn't feeling it. So.
Right. He got the
Yeah.
creativity to boot to do that one.
Hmm.
Who else got something open? Because I thought I was getting something, but it didn't get delivered because it's UPS. UPS is full of junk.
You want to go green or I should go?
Go for it, man.
So Target, fucking Target.
Oh yes, I got it.
So like I explained to Green, he was by himself on the shelf. I was like, "You're coming home with me." I walked to look for my wife after, and she goes, "I thought you weren't gonna get anything."
Ah! I
That's
did.
normally how it goes.
Tell
Even
him
my
it.
daughter said it. My daughter was like, "Dad, you said you weren't gonna get anything."
It's
I was
cold
like, "I lied."
outside. You got to come inside.
Yeah. Let me see here. Hold on. Oh, that sucks.
What?
Uh-oh.
What's up?
I'll show you now. So his gun, his blaster,
Uh-huh.
you know when you bend plastic
Yeah.
that it turns
Yeah.
white?
Hmm.
Yeah.
It was
Oh.
Got a
bent in
strap
the
mark?
thing. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see it.
I see
Sometimes
it.
I've heard you
Oh,
can
the
Dang,
stress
man.
marks. Yeah.
heat it
Ah.
up and put like pressure on it. I've heard sometimes that will remove them.
Oh, it'll push them out.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care for it. I'm just I'm just mad that it was like that in the package.
Yeah.
That sounds like a Toddy Mac thing.
That's
Nah,
what I'm saying.
you
The
no, you
motherfucker.
don't get guns with Toddy Mac.
That's true.
Damn, I'm trying to see what I can. I'll just show what I got. I opened it last night because I was gonna open that, but it didn't show up. Freaking UPS.
Hold on. They made his little cape thing a little too tight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, I'll just leave it like that.
That's sick.
Yeah, that's dope.
I've always loved when they did the soft goods.
Yeah,
So-
man. It's
So
so
they can
much
do it
better.
for this figure, but they can't do it for Mando.
Right. Right.
But
Or
this
the
right
other Boba
here
Fett's.
is like OD, like hard. The end of it, like the orange stripe. It's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's Boba Fett, so I mean, I had to get him. Like I said, he was by himself on the shelf, and I felt bad, and I was like, you know what, I can't leave you here. So
Come with me.
yeah,
Get in,
but he
Jim.
comes with his little blaster, put in his little holster. I like the jetpack coloring.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's Boba. Like,
Is that Boba the first appearance?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's the Christmas special?
Christmas special.
Yes. Yep.
Doing some Christmas shots?
oh shit, huh?
Are you going to do some Christmas shots then?
I have some of last year's Star Wars Christmas figures.
Mhm.
But
I
he's the
might do a
original.
Christmas shop.
Yeah, he's the original Christmas shop.
Let me
Just
You
see.
need
also
you-
do some droid shots with him too.
That's what I'm saying. You need some droids, man. And, you know, I'm
Yeah, I
surprised.
might have to do it.
Mhm.
I forgot to look in the box because I haven't opened them yet. Did they give him Mando's gun? Because he was the original one that had Mando's gun. Or no, Mando's rifle.
Oh, no, yeah, the rifle.
The rifle that Mando had is originally Boba Fett's.
Nah, he doesn't have it.
I'm gonna have to use that with that because I got extra ones. I'm gonna put it with that Boba Fett.
I mean, they come out with like 30 Boba Fett's the same way they come. I mean, not Boba Fett's. Mandos
Mandos,
like they do with Lando. Landos.
Mando's Lando.
That's all you see on the shelves nowadays.
It's Mando Lando.
But it's dope. I like the
Mando and
colorway.
Leia.
Right.
Yeah.
I've always loved the colorway.
Yeah, the color is
Yeah.
sick,
Mhm.
dude.
But he's
Almost
dope. It's
makes you
Boba.
wonder what he would have looked like in live action in the color if it would have worked.
I don't know. I always loved the little gunshot to the helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even for first appearance, they put it.
That's dope, though.
Yeah, I might do a Christmas shot. Have him like shooting at a tree or something.
Elf on a shelf.
You're shooting elf on a shelf.
Boba on the sofa.
Boba on the sofa. I like it.
Yeah, Bobo. Well, Green, you got something open, so I'll jump in before you let you close us out with the open. I'll just
Alright, go
show
for it.
what I just opened. So, GameStop, which I forget what Blitz calls them.
No stop.
Yeah, no stop. Usually doesn't come through at all, but they came through with my Mr. Negative.
Nice.
Nice.
So he's dope, dude. I already took some awesome shots with him because I was so excited, man. I really liked the shots I did with him. Like they turned out, I was happy. Like, and it's always happy when you get a figure that gives you shots that make you really happy. So the Inner Demon originally comes with this guy, the one, and he comes with the 3 head sculpts. But the cool thing about it is if you've got another Logan body sculpt laying around, you can give your Inner Demon head sculpt and put it on your Logan body because it's the same dude.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So then if you've got a Happy Hogan sitting around, you can put the 3rd Inner Demon head on. And you've got your Inner Demon games for
They
your
pretty much gave you your army builders and all in the
they
same pack.
just did it. All you need is to have the bodies to put them onto. You're good to go.
You just beat the system, bro.
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it, man. So I mean,
all the people who went out and bought like 3 or 4 of those so they could army build are freaking shitting themselves right now.
Yeah, that's how you do it. It was fun, man. So yeah, it got me amped up. I was shooting a lot with this yesterday because I was excited and just having a lot of fun with it. Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool set. And also too, No Stop, they were on sale too, so can't beat that either.
Oh, dope.
Yeah. It's one time because I ordered I have no idea what happened to my Frieza. He's still sitting there. They said he's gonna ship, but I ordered him like months ago. And he's still not. I don't know what GameStop's doing. Who knows for GameStop? So these guys, I ordered them, and they actually showed up earlier. That was because it was supposed to be 2023. All of a sudden, GameStop's like, it's shipping tomorrow. What? So that's how they do some of it.
Oh yeah,
that's
What
kind
you
of
got,
like
Green?
my little GameStop adventure the other day when I found that T-Rex Spider-Man.
Yeah.
nice.
The costume.
Yeah,
Yeah.
$5.
GameStop is weird, man. But I swear, like Blitz said, he might be right. They must be going out. This is doing something.
They have to be.
Something's weird about it.
It's good for business. Going out of business.
Business, yeah.
It's good for me.
So what you got, Green?
So yeah, like No Stop was good to you. Wall Crash was good to me. Picked up the last Ronin, NECA TMNT.
That was at Walmart at Wall Trash?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, surprisingly, the one it was at my main one that never has anything, never restocks. Has the same tag of alien figures that have been there for like a year and a half now.
Same with mine. I think I've had the same.
But
that is
yeah, so they have the 2 variants of this, right? This one and then the cloaked one, right?
Okay.
Yeah, this is dope. I haven't read all of the series.
Okay.
I think I remember starting it and then something happened and I just didn't finish.
I know they're having issues with releasing the books.
Yeah, it got really
distribution
for a while. But it's a beautiful story.
Yeah. And I'm, as y'all know, I'm a huge TMNT person, so this was a no-brainer.
Hey, Green. Oh, Worthy says, what the hell am I still waiting on my pre-orders of both versions?
I don't know what to tell you, bro.
You order them from Target? Because they might be like a G.I. Joe Outback coming 17 months later.
Did
Sorry,
you
guys. This is
pre-order the Secret of the Ooze 4-pack?
Oh,
I did not. If I see it out in the wild, I'm definitely gonna get it. Because this is gonna be a very unpopular opinion.
mm,
The first movie is amazing. It's one of my favorite movies. But from a nostalgia standpoint,
hmm
I have to give the second one the edge.
Yeah,
Fight me.
definitely the second one.
Wait,
The
hold
first
on.
one. Hold on,
Okay,
before
okay,
anybody freaks
okay,
out.
okay.
The first one is the better movie by far.
All right, all right.
Perfect movie.
Fair.
The
That's fair.
second one nudges it up for me for nostalgia reasons because as a kid, that one resonated more with me because I mean obviously it was aimed more towards children.
Yeah,
Um,
this is true.
but but the first one is the much better movie.
That's not that, okay. I give it to you, Green. That's fair. That's fair.
See,
Fair.
I'm
Fair.
kind of similar on that with the second one
Mhm.
because that was the only one I owned as a kid.
Gotcha.
So
That
it
makes
is the
Yeah,
nostalgia for me.
that makes sense.
the joints are very tight, as is with most decas. Um,
So nobody's gonna talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3.
I don't think we're gonna talk about that one.
yeah.
I mean, we
No, you're
can
on
for
with
you,
them.
Blitz.
See, we just talked about it. We're good.
Right.
Um, yeah,
My artist
I
said
gotta
he
heat
did
him
good
up.
too, Green, like you.
Hmm,
Found both
found where?
packs of Secret Ooze Turtles.
Oh,
Speaking of
dope,
Secret Ooze at Walmart.
dope. Yeah. I'm hoping I see him out in the wild.
Yeah, the
Um,
NECAs, they just
Sick.
announced that they're releasing the 4-pack
so,
and or they're shipping already.
Oh, dope.
okay.
That is so good.
It's
Um,
what's cool is he comes with like
oh, that's so dope.
one weapon from each
Real
brother.
change. Real change.
Um, I haven't completed the series, but I know how it ends, and I know who Black Ronin is. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say anything because I don't want to
Right,
spoil
right,
the
right.
story. But yeah, it's cool that he comes with one weapon from each brother to kind of
Yeah.
honor their memory. He's got
Ninja rap.
broken Leo sword.
Ninja rap.
Wow.
Uh,
Somebody singing Vanilla Ice in the chat.
Yeah. Catalyst Nat. Go Ninja, go
Go
Ninja,
go
Ninja.
go.
ninja go!
Man,
Comes with the little
Oh, that's
robot
dope.
dog, and then your standard array of hands.
Coming with them hands. NECA ain't playing around. NECA gives
Yeah,
you
I
the
mean,
goods.
they've always knocked it out of
They
the
give you
park
the
with their
goods.
human figures. Articulation, you can bend like that. No swivel. There's his two head sculpts.
That's sick.
And what's cool is he's got places on his belt to put all the weapons, so he
That's
can.
dope.
I'm assuming he can hold all of his gear, which is a big selling point for me with any figure.
Mm.
Um, yeah, it's cool. He's got the little Ronin sandals on.
Yes.
He's dope.
Unworthy says Green. He said, I think I'll have a bigger smile, but he says, I'm living vicariously through Green right now because he's waiting on Wall Trash.
Well, if Wall Trash is getting it, hopefully yours is on the way.
Yeah.
The one.
Target's
What's up?
usually the best. Target's usually the best NECA place, but Wall Trash
Yeah.
coming through.
The other has go. Probably one a TMNT girl piece for me is still
Uh-huh.
the movie Toka and Razor set.
Oh, nice.
I skipped on that pre-order,
Damn.
but I did get the 4-pack and the accessory pack.
Ah.
Nice.
Unworthy says, that shell looks amazing.
Yeah, it does.
The shell does look
It's
dope.
it's very. It's got a very comic look to it, but also it does a good job of blending a comic look with a more realistic look.
It does. And he's 7-inch scale.
Yeah, standard mega scale. Um, so like, hold on, I have a Marvel Legends right here.
Yeah, that's 7 mega scale.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
with
it's sort
it
of better
being
body.
with the turtle, because I won't say who it is either, but
Mhm.
with the turtle being older, you can easily bring him into even the lightning figures because he isn't
Right.
a
Mhm.
teenager anymore.
Yeah, he's an adult in this version.
Mhm.
That's sick,
Yeah.
man. That's a really good made, man. All right,
I like it.
Enable City.
One thing I wish he would have come with is
Mhm.
like in the shot where he has the bandanas for the
Oh
the four
yeah.
brothers.
Oh yeah.
I wish they would have made that an accessory, but
Hmm.
you know, with a little bit of crafting, those are easily made.
That's true.
I bet you can find it on Etsy already even.
That's what I was about to
Oh
say.
yeah,
It's,
yep.
You can find everything on Etsy.
you
That's
pretty much
true.
can, man.
Let's see.
That's where I go for
He's
free
got
ideas.
the sign and nunchucks on his
So
belt.
do I.
You guys.
That's dope, man. But I'm not going down that rabbit hole. So I
I
would
know,
definitely
man. It's
live
tempting,
through,
isn't it, Blitz?
yeah,
It is
through
tempting.
Green's photos. I
It's
would live.
it's a deep rabbit hole.
I might dip a toe into it.
Well, in all fairness to Green,
Do it.
I did order the Playmates Last Ronin figure just
Nice.
out of nostalgic purposes there because it's Playmates. So I was like, let me get
Yeah,
there. It's
the
just-
original line.
yeah, I wanted to get the original line with the, so it's dope, man.
Nah, I'm passive. I can't do it.
You can't do it. Yeah.
There's
Unless
no such thing as dipping a tail, Catalyst. As soon as you dip the tail, you
Nah.
fall in.
yeah,
Now,
you whole
now
body.
is it you can't do it, or is someone there saying you can't do it?
No, I
Right.
just won't do it. No,
Uh,
the guys know. I've come to a point where if it looks good, okay, I can appreciate it, but I don't need to purchase it. It's got to be something
Yeah.
that either I want to shoot or it's gonna have replay value to me, and yeah.
and
Yep.
and in
So
all fairness to Blitz, that in-store purchase that he just walked by, that is Black Series. Blitz does Black Series, so
oh yeah,
that just
it's
fell right.
my. I own most of my collection is Black Series. I got
Right.
like 200 Black Series figures.
That's right. So that was a no-brainer for him to pick that up.
I've got 5.
Like I was gonna say 4. Look at that.
That's about how many McFarlanes I've got, Catalyst. It's about 5.
That's about what I got for McFarlane too.
You know how many McFarlanes I have in my detox?
0. Oh, I was about to say
One.
And only because my wife bought me it, which is the Killer Croc.
Okay.
Okay, that gets a pass.
And he's one of their few better ones anyway, even with his flaws.
I mean, his ankle is fucked up, but
Yeah.
other than that,
He's sick. Yeah.
Yeah, for McFarlane, I've got the Buzz Lightyear, the Gunslinger,
Okay.
Batman, the Batman versus Superman, live act Dawn of Justice one, or the one where the Ben Affleck character has the or the glasses on, the goggles.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I bought it because I was kind of getting into the DC stuff, and then
Uh-huh.
I never shot it, and it's just sitting on the shelf. I'm like,
Damn.
why'd I buy it?
the only
That
McFarlane figure I would buy if I see, and only because I want that figure, or only because I want a figure of that person, is Constantine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
My
But I don't see him
local
anywhere,
Target
so I don't
has
need
it.
him.
Yeah.
I can always ship it to you.
It's if I see it, I'll get it because it's something I don't need because
Otherwise,
fuck
no.
I'll take
McFarlane.
a picture. You can see it that way.
Nah, fuck McFarlane.
Vico says I got like 11 McFarlanes. So Vico, you got. I mean, you're building the collection. It seems.
If you got a fireplace, they belong inside of it.
I will be buying
Fuck
one
shit.
more McFarlane though.
What's that,
Maybe
Kevin?
more. It's the Kingdom Come Batman.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. The armor one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Yep.
I'll be
Alec
getting the
Ross is,
Batmobile.
I'm getting
yeah.
that. I'm with Blitz. I'm getting
Yeah.
that with Blitz.
Yeah.
That's it.
Alex Ross, I love that comic that he did.
Yeah,
Kingdom
it's
Come is amazing.
seminal.
Yeah. So if they release the rest of Kingdom Come, I'll probably grab those too.
Mhm.
But at
I'd be
least the
tempted to
main.
get soups. I would be
Yeah.
tempted to get soups. Damn.
Um, I would love to get like the Shazam even.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Damn it, man! Don't say it because McFarlane. Nah, man, don't say it, Kevin. I don't want
He fucks it up, man. I mean,
Yeah, I
to.
know.
McFarlane.
he'd be like, "Come and purchase my Kingdom Come
Mhm.
statues."
Right. uh,
It's like those dragons he put out.
uh,
It's like,
Oh my god,
oh,
I saw one
y'all
today
want
at Target.
statues?
uh.
They're not
So
articulated. You can't move the neck or anything.
Oh,
Nah,
dope.
they
you
really
guys
are
weren't
statues.
you weren't kidding. I've had him holding and
Yeah,
everything.
he's got the perfect grip hand.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Vico, are you going to make time to shoot them? Because I have to ask. Usually, we get as toy starters, we get so excited we just shoot immediately. So, is that saying something about the McFarlanes that they're just not getting you hyped up to shoot them because they're McFarlanes? I mean, I don't. It's no. I mean, what do you know? It's McFarlane. Because Toddies, Toddy Max, they're just not. I don't know.
I wonder
Oh,
what
it's
his
just
New
'cause
Year's
of work.
resolution
Yeah.
is.
That's legit because of work. Like,
Yep.
you know.
I wonder what Toddy Mac's New Year's resolution is.
Less female characters.
I mean, he can't go any less than what he's going already.
Yeah, what is his New Year's resolution?
His figures are gonna have 0 points of movement. Because I won't say articulation because they already don't have that.
Right.
I'll just say no points of movement.
Have you guys gotten any of the Avatar figures?
No, but they do scale. I
Mm.
think they scale right, actually, because they're big. Not quite right. They're a little bit short because they're supposed to be 10 feet tall. So they're like more like 7 feet in
He
scale.
can't do anything right besides spawn figures.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all he can hit them out the park. But everything else is just, I mean, don't get me started on some of the face sculpts on Mortal Kombat.
Oh my God, Liu Kang is like,
Yeah, the New
like why
Orleans.
one
I'm gonna
eye
just
is
call that
here and the other one is here.
I'm gonna call that the New Orleans version of Liu Kang. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
I'll give him at least he figured a workaround with the gun situation with DC figures.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's doing the accessory packs since DC doesn't want him to release the guns.
Which
You know,
more toy? I'm surprised. Hasbro's dumb for not doing that. They definitely could sell some
Oh,
more
yeah.
if they made it. I mean,
you could do that with
Valverse does it.
all their lines that they produce. The Power Rangers had GI Joe, Star Wars.
Yes,
You could do a weapons pack.
all day long.
Not just a weapon packs. You know, you could do vehicles. You know,
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
props.
Hasbro already showed that they're not gonna be doing
Yeah.
vehicles in general.
Yeah, they're changing.
But for weapons packs, I feel like Hasbro is too lazy to do a weapons pack.
I guess they
Yeah.
are, man. Because Valverse does them. Toddy Max doing them.
Yep.
Mezco does them. Everybody, most most people doing them.
With the Rangers, you could release their morphers, their
Yeah.
communicators.
Civilian
You
packs.
civilian packs, Bulk and Skull.
Yep.
Yeah, but
saying.
again, I feel like it's because if they're going category wise and marketing, if Power Rangers is their least selling line, I could see why they're not releasing accessories or more Zords or
Right.
like
Makes
I could see them why they won't be doing
Sure.
stuff like
Yeah.
that.
It makes sense.
I feel like some of them, like it's who's actually running it though too. Like
Right.
I kind of feel like the people behind creating like the Power Ranger line, their hearts are in it. But I feel like the people at the top managing it are not.
Yes. That's
Where
Mhm.
I feel like the GI Joe line or even the Marvel line, there's a little bit more passion in what they're doing.
Uh-huh.
It
Mhm.
kind of feels like at times like, oh well, this is just a stepping stone. I want to go to this department or
Right,
something
right.
like that. I
Well,
got my foot in the door. I'm starting here, which I think if you had the right person pushing, it could.
right.
Because you could do a $25 weapons pack, and you're really not going to get a whole lot more than a figure
Yeah.
cost wise.
Huh?
Yeah.
The difference is that they're not hungry.
No.
They're comfortable.
Yep.
Right.
Mhm.
You
Yep.
said it. Um,
That is the big difference.
I did hear though. I think it was on one of the last streams, fan first or whatever with Joe Team. I think they are going to. They're working on a weapons pack actually.
Hmm.
Mhm.
They're the one team that's doing it.
Mhm.
And again, I've been saying it numerous times. Joe Team's working on all cylinders, bro. So they actually listen to the fans. They actually try to, meet some type of standard. So we'll see. If will that cause the other Hasbro teams to get with it? If the Joe
I
team
doubt
releases
it.
back,
Yeah,
I
I
doubt it.
do
I'm with
too.
Blitz. I
No.
doubt it. They're gonna stick to their grounds and do stuff.
Because a weapons pack of different guns or even knives fits perfect for GI Joe. But when
Yes.
it comes to like the Marvel line, it's like if you did a weapons pack, who are you really trying to sell it to when it comes to Marvel?
Right.
Because
Mhm.
it's like
Yeah.
you got mutants, you got the Avengers, you have Spider
True.
Man, you got different
Mhm.
characters
Uh
who
huh.
have their
I
own
think that
abilities.
I think definitely with like the Marvels, you would have to have like a combo pack, a little bit of X-Men, a little bit of Star Wars or
Right.
Spider-Man.
Mhm. Yeah.
Like throw some different web hands in there or webbing. Um, I don't know. That gets used a lot, but like the Tesseract or something like that.
Right. Something.
Some of
Mhm.
these little things that you can only get with this one figure. You could easily just pop it again and just put it in this little thing, and you
Yeah.
could even do like just an MCU
That's true.
pack.
Mhm.
There's a lot of little variety. It doesn't have to necessarily be a weapon. You know, you could even throw a bunch of these little vials in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weapon slash accessory pack.
Yeah, it doesn't. There's a lot of option. It's just how are they? They're narrow minding it. Is like, well,
Yeah.
Mhm.
we're gonna just do this line or that. Which even for the Joes, you could. I would love to have just a variety of weapons, but little accessories that you could throw in the background of pictures is great.
Mm-hmm. No, I think Blitz is right though. The other teams aren't gonna.
Mm.
It's gonna just be the Joe team that releases the
Mhm.
weapon back, and that'll be it.
Well, look at the Fortnite, the accessory packs that they get, or
Right.
just the uh, Blitz, I think, or maybe it was no, it wasn't Blitz that posted it, but the Legionnaire with the weapon um, rack and all the weapons that
Right.
came with it.
That's right.
I
Yeah.
mean, and that
They
was like those are what 25 $30 figures. That's
uh
not
huh.
much different than what we're
Yeah.
paying for a Lightning figure now.
Yeah.
True, but when it comes to the Fortnite line, the accessories that you're getting with it are because that's what they use in the game.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
I've
not.
never
It's
played the game.
so it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
they're not really throwing in anything crazy because it's something that the character already uses or has.
Okay.
It's
Mhm.
like throwing
So
in Mjolnir.
Mhm.
It's got to be there
yeah,
no matter
yeah,
what.
yeah.
Gotcha.
That's
Yeah, that
like
makes
Cap
sense. But
Shield and shit. But
Mhm.
it's
Yep.
like the detail that they pay attention to with the Fortnite figures, with adding all that stuff. Other
Mm-hmm.
lines should be able to do it as well. Other
Mhm.
This shit.
companies.
Yeah.
But it goes back to being lazy. I mean, the only ones that's supposed to be lazy is us. But
That's right.
Right.
These guys. You heard it. Oh man, that's what's up.
Mhm.
So what do you got coming, Catalyst? You got anything pre-ordered or something on deck that's
yeah, the
about to drop?
NECA just emailed yesterday or Friday
Mm-hmm.
that the 4-pack for the ooze are coming out and the
Oh,
accessory pack.
sick.
Those are shipping.
Nice.
Nice.
I don't know when that's coming. And then I got the diorama.
There you
Mhm.
Those
go.
those are my big things.
There you go, man. There you go. You got anything coming green?
Supposed to. Yeah, my apocalypse was supposed to come today,
Oh,
but it didn't. So I'm assuming it's coming tomorrow.
where'd you order it from?
Big Bad.
Okay,
It's
Yeah, I
not a
gotta.
bad figure.
he's dope.
Oh, I'm ready. I love that version of Apocalypse. Um, and then I got a notice from Big Bad that my Vecna was processing,
Oh,
so it
okay.
should be shipping pretty soon.
Vecna.
But yeah, other than that, nothing, nothing new. Just same stuff that's been on pre-order.
I think I've got Serpentor. I hope it's Friday.
Mhm.
It's set. Well, Friday's going to be it's the day after holiday. So hope the Thanksgiving doesn't put it off a day. But it's supposed to be Serpentor, and I'm ready for Serpentor. So
Mhm.
that's supposed to be Friday. That's all. That's all I think I have coming. No,
Yeah.
well, Mind Bender is supposed to be. They processed them, but I don't. They haven't set a shipping. So I was actually hoping they both show up the same day because it'd be perfect. Dr.
Mhm.
Mindbender and Serpentor, but
Yeah.
not together. So I don't know. What you got coming, Blitz? Are you on hold? Other than
Um, other than all my Mythic Legions I have
yeah,
pre-ordered,
have they
um,
any updates?
supposedly I forgot who put it up, but Red Crumpus is supposed to ship
Mhm.
sometime like either next week or the following week. I forgot who put it
Oh,
up.
Okay.
yes, nice,
Um, so he's the only one I'm aware of. I want the
nice.
Poxus wave to ship already,
Okay,
so I could get that damn horse.
that's right.
But other than that, it's just the Storm collectibles I have on pre-order on Big Bad,
Uh
and those come out next year.
huh.
Um, I don't have any McFarlane's pre-ordered.
I'm disappointed.
Well, Vico Sen says I want to get the Salmon Twitch McFarlane pack revolver to give it to his MK11 McFarlane Joker.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah, because I mean you can use those weapons with the other McFarlane since McFarlane don't give DC weapons.
True that.
But yeah, no Toddy Max on deck. Yeah, as it go. Pablo, what's up? He said, "Oh, Proxys is not shipping until Q1 2020. Damn."
I guess I only have Red Crumpus coming.
There you go.
Whenever that is, but it's supposed to be before
It better be
Christmas. So
before Christmas, man, because
Yeah.
I need them shots. I need them too. Better be dropping along. Speaking of which, as we wrap up, we got something to talk about, right? Is we gonna announce it's Christmas time almost?
wait,
Or are we
which
gonna
one?
announce it next Sunday? Which
No, next Sunday.
next Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So
Next Sunday.
get
Next
it
Sunday.
ready.
Mhm.
Same for Cosmic Legion. So that means greens will probably be showing up
I passed on Cosmic.
Okay.
Those are the
I
ones
just got
I'm
the
gonna
one.
wait for greens.
Famous last words.
Yeah.
famous, but yeah, it is.
I should have gotten them. I'm just gonna say that just
Uh,
because of how they looked in person.
yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh,
I told my
but it's
wife
all right.
about those the other day. I'm like,
Mhm.
I want these ones.
Is that supposed to be a post Christmas nudge?
That's more of a like, hey, if you see these, don't ask questions sort of thing. You're aware of them already.
I
I
mean,
like
I like
that.
the way
Yeah.
they look in person, but I'm definitely
Mhm.
gonna pass because then if I get them, I'm gonna feel like I have to make a dial for that, and I don't have the patience for none of that.
See,
So
I'm more sci-fi, so that's more up my
Same.
alley than
There you
the
go.
fantasy.
Dipping your toes. But other than that, thanks everybody for joining us. We'll get the sermon here in a second. But Unworthy, Pablo Vico San, Prime Artist, Collectibles Nat, let's see here, Midnight Star, Rabbit's Den, Realm of Toys. Make sure I get Toy Addict, 88 Figs. Man, yeah, bunch of people. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we appreciate you guys. Yeah, and we got some stuff. Announce Benny's award. What? Announce
Oh, I made a cameo in his video.
for cameo.
I
Saw that.
made a cameo for his promo video.
Nice.
This is where we're at in life now. Toy photographers doing cameos.
Doing cameos. I love it, dude. That's what it's supposed to be about. That's badass. And Vico, this it's the holiday, so we'll be back Sunday. We won't be
Yeah.
Yeah.
or Friday.
We're taking a real pig bar break.
Yeah. But we'll be back on Sunday with the announcements because we're going into December full speed ahead, man. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
But Blitz will give you a little teaser now as he breaks it down. He takes us to church.
the one thing I do want to say, and this takes it back to the very beginning of the show when we spoke about, depression and illness, is if anybody ever had thoughts like that, or you may know someone, the suicide prevention line is 1-800-273-8255.
Repeat
Say
that
it
again for us, please.
Yep, it's 1-800-273-8255. And it's not only for suicide prevention, because I do know that they also have for therapy, and they'll get you help for any type of depression, even if it's not suicidal thoughts. Or if you just need somebody to talk to, they will talk to you.
That's right.
There's
I just
another,
wanted to
there's
make
another
sure.
line too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that, but there's the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline,
Okay, drop it
which
on.
is you can call or text. It's just 988, and they're 24 hours as well.
Thank you, fellas. Appreciate that dropping. Y'all heard him. Do not put that off if you need it, please. Like, do it. It's just do it if you need it. Like, it's there for you. That's what it's for.
Suicide doesn't just affect you; it affects everyone around you.
Sure does.
Everyone that touches you've touched.
That's very true. Very true.
All right. So
preach to us. What we got?
We were supposed to start today, but for certain reasons we couldn't start it today.
Yes.
So next Sunday we're back at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes.
No more 8:30.
Yep.
We still have 5 more heads left, or 4 more heads left.
4.
Nice.
4 more Albert heads left.
Dwindle them down.
Yep, they're $25 a piece. Proceeds go to Tuscan Traders family. Tuscan Traders was a toy photographer in the community who unfortunately passed away earlier on, early on this year. And we just want to help out and be able to give back to his family.
Yes.
He was the big homie in the community. He was always looking out for people, always reaching out to people, no matter what was going on with him. He always found time for everybody. So this is the least that we could do in return.
Yeah,
that's right.
But we have also the 12 Days of Tuscan. We're gonna roll right into December with it. 12 Days of Tuscan is 12-day theme based off of Tuscan Trader's wife. She came up with 12 themes, and everybody who participates in those themes, the whole goal is to print out all the photos and create a large photo album for their son Finn, and send it off to him so his son can see the memories of how important, or also how much he loved the toy community. And we're gonna roll into also, it's getting almost that time for top 10 figures purchased this year, bottom 5 purchases of this year,
Potty Mac,
and figure of the year. Again, we want to have as many participants come on, and we'll do like a roundabout, like just a revolving door. People come on and let us know their top 10, or if they just want to say their figure of the year, or if they have a bad purchase they want to talk about. And the more people that come on with us for that, I think it'll be better, because it's fun, and it's also a good way to break the ice and get on cam and talk with us. I have a thought. I don't know if I should mention it now and then we brainstorm, or just keep it under wraps for now.
No, go for it, man. I mean, we open door for the most part.
You've already opened Pandora's box, bro.
I don't know how we would do it.
Okay.
But the little voice in my head just said we should do something like Lazy Awards.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All
I don't know
for
how
it.
we'll do it, but we'll
Uh-huh.
figure that out as we go.
Okay.
But I was like, I want to thank Unworthy for saying to nominate me for the cameo. So that just popped in my head. Oh, Lazy Awards. So yeah, I think we
Okay.
could do something with that. We'll see what we could do with it.
Hmm.
I think it sounds good. I think that'll be fun as well.
Yes.
It could be
Um,
fun to have someone nominate a shot and use a hashtag.
Yeah.
The only thing is that with the
Mm-hmm.
hashtag, because of Instagram's algorithm, if they
Yeah.
don't tag us, we won't be able to see it.
That's
If
true.
if
Yeah, I've been having
if
that problem.
if that happens like that. But
Right.
I like that idea where somebody can nominate. We'll come up with categories,
Okay.
or maybe we
Hmm.
could do it through the pick bar hashtags as well because people are tagging us in the photos.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
So maybe we could do Lazy Awards through the pick bar and something like the Toy Pick community does, where the more reach,
Uh-huh.
something like
Right.
that,
Yeah.
and then we could do an award with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's we'll work it out. We'll figure it
Mhm.
out.
See, brainstorming on live, people.
I love it though. It's awesome.
We do it live.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, I don't have anything else. Do you gentlemen have anything?
I don't, unless I'm trying to remember if we're
Ah.
forgetting something.
I feel like we are. Trust me.
Yeah, because we were gonna do another hashtag.
Oh,
Uh,
that's for the pig bar giveaway, but we still got
Yeah.
to come up
yeah,
with
we
the
got to
final
figure that
thing.
out. So we'll announce
See.
that
Mhm.
next Sunday because we're gonna figure
Yeah.
out. We got some prizes that we're gonna be giving with that. It's gonna be great. So that we'll announce that one next Sunday for Pick Bar. But in the meantime, we're gonna come up with the Lazy Awards too. So
He
we'll have
said
a
video.
couple.
Unworthy said video nominations would be dope.
Right.
Yeah, but how? That's the thing. How would we base it off of? It'll be hard to do a video nomination based off of something we don't know yet,
Yeah.
or
Mhm.
a category which would be difficult to track.
Right.
Only
Yeah.
because Instagram is a pain in the ass.
Exactly. We'll figure something out. Lazy Award wise. Yeah. We'll figure it out.
So then,
Yeah.
other than that,
Yeah.
it's time to stop being lazy.
You heard the man. And
You heard me,
Catalyst, once again,
Thank you.
thanks for joining us, brother.
Yeah. Good to have
Thank
you
you
on
for
again, man.
thanks for having me.
coming on
Anytime, man.
and thanks for holding down the Power Rangers
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
for us, man.
Yeah.
I mean, this is again, we're all looking forward to the tribute tomorrow. We got another one we're doing on Thursday. Callus, you've got a couple others that you're doing through the week.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
you know, we again, as we said before, you may be gone, but you ain't forgotten. And
Oh,
the toy
no.
Never.
community ain't letting people forget.
Ain't that the truth?
Mhm.
Impact on it. So we'll see you guys, man. You know, you heard the man.
Good night, everybody, and thank you.
We out.
Later, everyone.
Peace.